coming to you live from Stamford, Connecticut. Right now it's Beta League action with the Beta League Divisional Series here in Game 2 in this Tiller tournament. Ahoy there, Anthony, the captain here. And we got a doozy one here. We got the Jacksonville Elite taking on the Connecticut Blue Sox. And for some reason, manager Jerry Lynn has decided to put Darby Allin back up as starting pitcher. Don't know what that's about, but we'll have to see how things go from there. We'll see how that strategy works over here. Now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Jacksonville Elite. And they're going to be using the same lineup as last time. We have Brian Downston kicking things off, followed by Mox, Claudio Castagnoli, Chris Jericho, Ty Mello, Sammy Guevara, Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, and Kenny Omega. Let's go to the field. The American Dragon, Brian Danielson, is up first. He's going to be kicking things off here with the Jacksonville Elite. They'll score off against LA Knight. And one pitch, one gone for Brian Danielson. Let's see what Moxley does. And juts it foul over to the right side. And in the air on the left side, base hit. And he's in there with the one-out double. Claudio Castagnoli's up next. Ball one. Strike one. Just along the outside corner. In the dirt, ball two. As local Moxley, now the pitch. Under it is Drew McIntyre, out number two. See what Chris Jericho does. Strike one, just along the inside corner. Swing and a miss, strike two. Swing and a miss, strike three. Elite strand one. Elite nothing. And the Blue Sox coming up to bat. Here's the starting lineup. They're going to be using the same lineup as last time over here. Roman Reigns, DH, is going to be kicking things off. Followed by Braun Strowman, Drew McIntyre, Xavier Woods, Sami Zayn, Charlotte Flair, Ronda Rousey, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Kofi Kingston. They're going to be squaring off against the same pitcher as last time, Darby Allin. In steps the head of the table, Roman Reigns. Juts it foul. Can Roman Reigns make it over 1,000 days as champion? Only time will tell. In the air to center, base hit. Reigns is aboard, and in steps Strowman. Get this bat. Oh, in there. Strike one, or ball one, excuse me. Ball two now. As look at Reigns, now the pitch. Strike one. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, strike three. Drew McIntyre's up next. As local Reigns, now the pitch. In the dirt, ball one. Ball two now. Swing and a miss, strike one. 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. The old Chuck Woolery. Ball three. Full count now. Swing and a miss, strike three. Xavier Woods is up next. Strike one. Tails tries to shell back inside, but it tails a little too outside. It's 1-1. On the ground, they'll throw over a second for out number three. Blue Sox strand one, no score. In steps Ty Mello. Strike one. Right down Broadway for LA Knight. In the air, LA Knight has it. And Ty Mello is retired. See what her husband does. Strike one, ball one now. Almost strike one. Tried to tail in, but no go. That one's a strike. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Ball 2 now. Got him swinging. Matt Jackson's up next. In the air to center. Base hit. Let's see what his brother does. Nick Jackson. We bet they're filming Being the Elite as we speak for this series. Documenting every move here. Jackson on the move. And throw is perfect. Throw is in plenty of time. Instead, the side's retired. Sami Zayn's up next. No score. Bottom of the second. Ball 1 now on the outside. Could have been strike 1, but it's a borderline. Ball 2. And it's foul. Swing and a miss in the dirt. 2-2 now. In the air, shallow right. Base hit for Sami Zayn. Let's see what Charlotte Flair does. The Queen looks at ball 1. In the air, foul. Lines it. Out number 1. And Sami Zayn gets doubled up here. Nice trick play for the Elite. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 for Ronda Rousey. Ball in the dirt. Lays off on that one. Swing and a miss on the outside. Strike 2. On the ground, fair ball. Ronda Rousey's aboard. She's thinking 2 off the bat. And the throw is not in time. She's in there with a double. Let's see what Shinsuke Nakamura does. On the ground. Over Darby Allin has it. Throw over to first. And the side is retired. Blue Sox strand 1. Still no score. Let's see what Nick Jackson does once again. We'll go ahead and try it again. On the ground. Over to Ronda to Strowman for out number 1. Let's see what Kenny Omega does. Ball 1 now. On the ground. Back over to Rousey to Strowman again. Out number 2. Right back on top of yours, Bryan Danielson is at the plate. And he swings and misses the ball at the dirt. All right in the hole, strike 2. On the ground, fair ball. Gets past Charlotte. And Bryan Danielson is on with a double. Moxley's up next. Double last time up. Borderline strike right there on the margin of error. Foul ball. Probably going to need close call sports here. And strike out for Moxley. Still no score. Bottom of the third we go. Kofi Kingston's up next. Grand Slam champion for that matter. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. The 0-2. Got him looking. Right back at the top of the order, Roman Reigns. Ball 1. In the air. Base hit on the left side. Roman is thinking 2 off the bat. And he's in there. Acknowledge him. Acknowledge your tribal chief. North Carolina's own Braun Strowman is up next. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Another swing and a miss. This time in the dirt. 0-2 now. Tails tries to tail back inside, but it's 1-2. Got him swinging. Drew McIntyre's up next. Struck out last time up. In the air. Deep drive. Out of here! And the Blue Sox draw first blood. 2-run shot. It's now 2-0 in favor of Connecticut. See what Xavier Woods does. See if he can capitalize on it. The entire up, down, down crew is over here. They're cheering him on. Cheering on the Blue Sox. In the air to right. Under it is Nick Jackson for out number 3. 2-run shot for Drew McIntyre puts the Blue Sox up 2-0. In steps Claudio Castagnoli, formerly known as Cesaro in WWE. And speaking of which, a lot of WWE alumni over here in the on the Elite side of things. They're squaring off against their comrades. Many of which are squaring off against their comrades. And we gotta fly out. Sami Zayn has it for out number 1. Strike 1 for Chris Jericho. In the air. And it's out of here! The Elite are on the board. 2-1 in favor of the Connecticut Blue Sox. See what Ty Mello does. See if she can capitalize on that. In the air, in the borderline, it's strike 1. Swing and a miss. Ty Mello, part of the Jericho Appreciation Society. Ball 1. In the dirt. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Sam McGuire's up next. Struck out last time up. In the air. Blooper. Down it. Base hit. See what Matt Jackson does. Tries to steal last time up. And it cost him. Silver goes on the ground and gets by the infielders, and they're thinking of in the bat, and Sammy Guevara's going to score. It's now 2-0. It's now 2-2. It's now a Chuck Woolery game. Nick Jackson is up next. We are capitalized on it, and they're capitalized on it. Brother Nick is good. Brother Matt is scoring here. It's now 3-2 in favor of the Elite. Kenny Omega's up next. Can the Elite capitalize? Strike 2. The 0-2. In the air. And it continues here. Runner's going to be at the corners. In steps Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon. Pop up. Under it, Drew McIntyre. And out number 3. 3 for the Elite here. They take the lead. Let's see what Sami Zayn does. In the air. Foul line. And Nick Jackson gets there. Let's see what Charlotte Flair does. On the ground. Darby Allin has it. Throw is in time for out number 2. 1 pitch, 1 gone. Ronda Rousey's up next. Swing and a miss, strike 1. At least it's not a 3-pitch game. Darby Allin back at it. 1-1. On the ground, gets past the infielders, and Ronda Rousey's aboard with a base hit. Let's see what Shinsuke Nakamura does. In the air. Deep drive, out of here! The Blue Sox take back the lead with a 2-run shot from Shinsuke Nakamura. Rick Boogs couldn't be happier. It's now 4-3, Blue Sox. The Blue Sox take back the lead. See what Kofi Kingston does. Is Kofi Mania alive and well once again? We'll see. We'll find out for sure here. Strike 2. And got him looking. He didn't like that call. I don't blame him. 2-run shot from Shinsuke Nakamura. Get the Blue Sox back in the lead. And Jon Moxley's up next here for the Elite side of things. In the air to right center. The left center. And it's a base hit. Thinking 2 out of the bat, and he will make it. Claudio Castagnoli's up next. On the ground. To the bag is Stroman for out number 1, but meanwhile, Moxley moves up 1. Chris Jericho's up next. Leader of the Jericho Appreciation Society. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Pro Wrestling's number 1 sports entertainer. Ball 3. In the air to left. Base hit. Scoring is Moxley. To second is Jericho. And it's now 4-4. Scores tied up once again. This could be a classic heavyweight fight, folks. Tymell is up next. In the air to center. Under it is Zayn for out number 2. And Jericho remains at second. Samuel Guevara is at the plate. Let's see what he does. Ball 1 on the inside. And in the air to right. Under is Kofi. And the side is retired. 1 more scores. It's now 4-4. Tied up. Let's see what Roman Reigns does. The head of the table. The tribal chief. The leader of the bloodline. Undisputed world champion. And he packs up another one with a base hit in the outfield. And is it going to be? Yes, it's a double. Acknowledge your tribal chief. He's on a roll over here. He's red hot. Braun Strowman, maybe not so red hot. Struck out his last 2 times. The 0-2, the 2-2, the 2-0, excuse me. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1-2 now. 3-1. Has local Roman, now the pitch. In the air. And it's a base hit. They might have deked him, but still. Keeps Roman at second. It's now first and second, no one gone, and in steps Drew McIntyre. Fouls away. Ball 1 now. On the ground. This could be out at third. And that's all they're going to get. Xavier Woods is up next. In the air. It's fair. It's a home run. 3-1 Johnson for Xavier Woods. And the lead is going back over to the Blue Sox. 7-4 in favor of the Blue Sox. Sami Zayn's up next. On the ground, foul. In the air to left. Under it is Matt Jackson for out number 2. Let's see what Charlotte Flair does. Ball 1. In the air to left, center, base hit. And she's going to get a double out of this one. Doubles have been ruling throughout the series. Let's see what Ronda does. 2 for 2 in the game. In the air to left. Under it is Matt Jackson for out number 3. 3-1 shot from Xavier Woods. Mr. Up, Up, Down, Down. 7-4 is the score. To the top of inner 6 we go. On the ground. Strowman to the bag. 1 pitch. 1 gone for Matt Jackson. Let's see what Nick Jackson does. Ball 1 on the inside. It's going to be a real pitching battle here. In the air, deep drive, out of here! Closing the gap are the Elite here for the solo shot from Nick Jackson. It's now 7-5. Kenny Omega's up next. In the air to shallow left. Xavier Woods has it for out number 1. Brian Danielson. In the air, shall left, base hit. Brian Danielson is thinking 2, and he will get 2. As I said before, doubles have been ruling throughout the series, any way you look at it. Ball one, as Moxley looks at one. In the air, base hit, and Danielson's going to score. Moxley to second is Moxley. It's now 7-6. Blue Sox, they're closing the gap. Pendulum swinging back and forth. Claudio Castagnoli has yet to break this dry spell here. Juts it foul over to the right side. Swing and a miss, strike two. On the inside, 2-2. Swing and a miss, got him swinging. Two more for the Elite. They trail it 7-6. Up next is Shinsuke Nakamura, leading off inning the bottom of inning number 6. On the ground, foul. Swing and a miss, strike two. And got him looking. Borderline over there. Kofi Kingston. 2 trips, 2 strikeouts. Trying to get Kofi Mega back up and running. And it's back up and running again as he gets a base hit out of this one. Roman Reigns, acknowledge your tribal chief. Make sure he maintains the lead here in favor of the Blue Sox. Ball 2. Grounded, foul. Ball 3. Keeping a close eye on Kofi. On the ground. This could be double play. It will be. Inning in double play right there. They still lead at 7-6. Going to the top of the 7th. And that'll be it for LA Knight. Solo Sikoa is going to be taking things over. In the air to left. Under it is Xavier Woods. And out number 1. Ty Conti's up next. Ty Mello for that matter. Strike 1. Back to work as Solo Sikoa. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And Ty Mello's retired. Let's see what husband Samuel Guevara does. In the air, shot liner. Base hit. Matt Jackson's up next. 2 for 3 in the game. On the ground, foul. Samuel Guevara goes. Throwing it. The throw is in time. Nothing doing here. It's now still 7-6. Time to get up and stretch. Braun Strowman's up next. And a deep drive. Opposite field. Homer. Solo shot from Braun Strowman. Get this bat. Or get these hands. It's now 8-6 in favor of the Blue Sox. In steps Drew McIntyre. Ball 1. And over to left. Base hit. Xavier Woods is up next. In the air. Out number 1. Sami Zayn. Let's see what he does. On the ground. This could be double play. Out of second. Back over to first. Double play. Solo shot from Braun Strowman. 8-6 is the score. Let's see what the Elite does. Matt Jackson's up. We'll see how he does against Solo Sikoa. Just along the outside corner, strike 1. On the ground, Charlotte over to Strowman for out number 1. Nick Jackson's up next. Strike one, just along the outside corner. Tie goes to the umpire. Ball two now, 2-1. Hitters count, ball three. Swing and a miss, strike two. Swing and a miss, got him swinging. Last member of the Elite, Kenny Omega, is up. In the air to left center, base hit. Thinking two out of the bat, and he'll get two. It's a 2-out double. Once again, another double run is rolling the series here. Brian Danzo up. Under it is Drew McIntyre, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here. 8-6 is the score in favor of the Blue Sox. Speaking of which, Charlo's up next. Back over to Darby Allin. Darby Allin over to Claudio Castagnoli for out number one. One pitch, one gone. Rowdy Ronda Rousey is up. Let's see what she does. 85 pitches thus far, and Darby Allin's running on empty. Now action in the bullpen as their closer on the Blue Sox side gets ready. And Nick Jackson has snags it for out number two. Let's see what Shinsuke Nakamura does. On the ground, foul. In the air to right center, base hit. And we got another double. Or do we? Yes, we do. Let's see what Kofi Kingston does. And we got a picture chase over here. Matt Hart is going to be keeping things here. Who will he be deleting next? And this will end the inning. Kenny Omega has it for out number three. See Elite's last chance here. And in it, Giovanni Vinci is going to be closing the door. Up in the air, pop up. Drew McIntyre has it. One pitch, one gone for Mox. Claudio Castagnoli is up next. Trying to race his 0 for 4 in the game. Strike one is the call. Swing and a miss, strike two. Down on strikes again. Chris Jericho's their last chance here to get back in the game. In the air, deep drive, out of here! Only 1-1 behind. Sole shot for Chris Jericho. It's now 8-7 in favor of the Blue Sox. Timel's the potential tying run here. Let's see what she does. Can she keep it alive? We'll see. In the air, left. Xavier Woods has it. That's the ball game. 8-7 is the final score. Let's take a look at the stats. And LA Knights the winner with the save from Giovanni Vinci, and the losing pitcher is Darby Allin. It was a close one till the end. Look at the line score, pendulum swinging back and forth. But it's the Blue Sox that took over the victory. They're now leading the series 2-0. And take a look at the homers over here. A lot of doubles ruling the game here. And the homers here. And you can take a look. You can see how close it was here. But in the end, picking up the victory is the Connecticut Blue Sox. Well, folks, that's going to do it for this edition here. Join us again on the next game. Until we meet again, maybe say goodbye. Anthony Harris saying so long.